Did you know that being triggered is not the actual problem? Being saddened or hurt emotionally, frustrated, or even angry in the moment, that's not the problem. The problem is the lack of awareness as to why you're being triggered. That's the actual issue. That is the nervous system sending you a message and trying to make you aware of what needs to be healed. Triggers are not problems, they're teachers, they're opportunities. Hi, my name is Megan E. Parker, and I'm an author, guide, and mindfulness coach. And it is my passion, my absolute passion, to help people deal with the wave of emotions that come from being triggered and to help regulate and settle the nervous system. Your emotional reaction is information. Being triggered is information, and it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to heal. So when you get triggered, you know that there's something in you that needs attention. And mindfulness tools and practices are a perfect way to give attention to those triggers and to give attention to the things that really need healing. There are multiple practices and tools: guided meditation, being in stillness, breath work, EFT, affirmations, humming, grounding. There's all these beautiful ways that you can regulate your nervous system. Many of them are backed by science and have been researched. And so I recommend that if you are being triggered, please find some mindfulness tools that can help you in the moment regulate your system. And then you'll use those same tools to help heal the issue. So when you're being triggered, or after you've been triggered, or if you know that you're being triggered, just if you're being triggered, period, and you know it, then pick a solution. Determine ahead of time what you're going to do in that moment. Take responsibility. I know that someone else is causing the hurt. I know that it feels like a lot of times that it's our partner or our children or our job that is causing us to be triggered. But trust me, babe, that there's something inward that needs to be addressed that is crying out within you. And most times it has nothing to do with the people who are actually triggering us. A lot of times it has something to do with something from the past, an unhealed trauma, an adverse childhood experience, something traumatic that causes us. Dates, smells, anything can trigger us. But again, the trigger is not the problem. It's the lack of awareness. If you want to have awareness as to why you're being triggered, you have to ask yourself questions. Sometimes those questions are uncomfortable because we don't want to deal with it. A lot of times we don't want to face the hurt. We don't want to face the root issue. We don't want to go in there and face that painful moment. But you have to ask yourself, why does this hurt so bad? Why do I keep being triggered? Why do I keep crying? Why do I keep getting angry? That's the part that only we can do. Only we can do for ourselves, that inward work. No one else can do it for us. Ask yourself the important questions. Journal, take time, do breath work, sit in silence, sit in stillness. Quiet yourself, quiet your mind, and get somewhere and reflect about what's causing you that pain. Pick out some solutions ahead of time. If you haven't tried guided meditation, then try one. There are short ones. You can research them on YouTube. You can look up short 5-minute guided meditation, 10-minute guided meditation. You can take time to breathe. Just simply inhaling for 4 seconds and holding it and exhaling for 6, 3 times in a row can really calm the body. But go in there and do that inner work. Awareness changes everything. Becoming aware as to why you're being triggered gives you an opportunity to heal that pain, to heal that inner trauma, so that you can begin to respond appropriately instead of reacting. If this resonates with you, I would love to stay connected here on my channel. If you have any questions about being triggered, about solutions to being triggered, about mindfulness tools and practices, please comment below. I'd love to hear your questions. Thank you.